Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Lisa and today I'm going to be going over my April paycheck number one budget. This is for April the 2nd through the 15th. So just to give you guys a quick update, if you missed my community tab, my 2014 Kia Soul has died. I'm not sure if it was due to a recall or not, but my son had borrowed my car, was driving home after picking my grandbabies up from school, and he said the engine started making a horrible noise. Check engine light came on and it died. So Kia had done their diagnostic work. Of course, we had it towed. They did the diagnostic work and found that the engine did need to be replaced. And I found out yesterday that they are going to cover the cost of the engine replacement. I'm not sure if it was because it's under warranty still. It has 88,000 miles on it, or if it was if the cause of the failure was due to the open recall. So either way, I'm getting a new engine in my car. The only bummer is that I'm going to be without a car for another month. So anyway, that is a quick update. Now on to the budget. This is, of course, like I said, April paycheck number one budget. And I went ahead and put down all the categories to save a little bit of time. I am still using, this is the Budget Moms Budget by Paycheck workbook. I have the box set, so each month has its own little booklet. I've been enjoying this so far. It is working pretty well for me. I have to admit, I have been really slacking on the expense tracking. I've really just been doing the budget, and that's about it. So that's why I haven't really done any follow-up videos going over my actuals, because I just haven't been really good about keeping up with it. I definitely need to do better. But it is a new month, so it's an opportunity to start fresh. That's what I'm going to do. This move out of state has really kind of thrown my budget for a loop, and there were just a lot of items we needed that I wasn't expecting to purchase, plus trying to perfect a budget now that I have another person in the household has been quite challenging. So please bear with me while I get my video updates out to you guys and try to figure out how the budget is going to change. So let's start with this budget. That's why you guys clicked on this video. Let's start with my income. Now, I have not yet seen a reduction in my income since I moved. So until I do, I'm going to continue to budget $1,700 for each paycheck. So this is the income box in this booklet. There is a box here for income total. I have no other sources of income that are coming in during this particular pay period. So income total is going to be $1,700. Next is the bills section. So I did write out my bills. The first is renter's insurance. I do have a renter's insurance policy through Geico, and it is going to be due on the 2nd of the month. And the renter's insurance policy is $49.17. Next is Hulu. Hulu is a streaming service, and the cost for the service is $11.99. And that is going to be due on the 2nd. Then I have Netflix, which I think is due on April the 9th, and that is $17.99. Then I did have TurboTax. I had forgotten, of course, tax season is upon us. I have filled out all my taxes. I purchased the TurboTax software, which will file my state and federal taxes. I am not prepared to actually push the file button, but they did debit my account for the cost of that service, and it was $110. I do owe quite a bit of taxes due to settling some old debts this year. I will do an update a little bit later as to my total tax liability and the payoff plan. Next is my dog's surgery. So this was completely unexpected. He has had some issues in the past. There's no there's no good way to say this, but I guess for small dogs, and I didn't realize this until like last fall, but they have glands in their backside when they use the bathroom. Those glands should excrete, the fluid or the substance in the sac. That was not happening for my poor little boy, and it was last Saturday that we found ourselves at the vet's office because his gland had become clogged, and it created an abscess and it ruptured. This happened back in August, and I had changed his food to Merrick. We're adding green beans in his food. Like, we really have, thought we had taken care of it, but he's having the issue again. So he is having surgery actually today, because today is 4/7. I'm a little bit late getting this budget out. I dropped him off this morning, driving my daughter's car, and his surgery is, I'm including the cost of the vet visit since that was also included in this paycheck. The total is going to be somewhere in the neighborhood of $450. Like I said, I don't know the total yet. We went to the vet Saturday, and that total was somewhere around $130. And then the cost of the surgery, he said $200 to $300. So this is definitely a high estimate, but I want to make sure that I have budgeted appropriately. So I don't have my calculator handy, but I did add all of this up earlier. And the total of all of these expenses is, and there's a bill total box down here, $639.15. I'm going to need a calculator because I just realized I've got my leftover total. So let me grab my tablet. Okay, so when I take the total of my income, which is $1,700, and I subtract the bill total, which is $639.15, that leaves me a leftover amount of $1,060.85. I do have my tablet off to the side here. It's just so huge. This is a little side table that I have next to my recliner, and there's just not enough room to put that big tablet out here. I'm still trying to figure out the best the best place to film, so I'm hoping that the lighting is a little bit better using this little table since it is near a window. Anyway, so there is, we've put our leftover amount here down at the bottom. We're going up to this next section, which is for our cash envelopes. There is a box for the leftover. We're going to take the same leftover amount here, carry it up here. So that is $1,060.85. Now, my cash categories, the first category is for food. Now, it is just my daughter and I, so there's 2 people in the household. And the total budget for food is $200, so that's $100 per week. Then we have our household budget. That is $20 a week, so that's $40. Fur babies, I am budgeting for just my puppy and my kitty. My daughter is covering the expenses for her cat and its kittens. So just for Chewy and Tink, the budget is $40. So that is $20 a week. Okay, moving on to gas. So you might say, why do you have gas in your budget? You don't have a car. This would be true, but my daughter is going to be driving me around for the next month, so I am going to give her my gas money. So the gas budget is $20 a week, so that is $40 for this paycheck, so I will give that to her. And then I have spending money. That is $20 per week, and that will be $40 for this paycheck. I don't expect to be going a whole lot of places. Maybe Starbucks. Who knows? My daughter and I might get out and about. So the total of all of my cash expenses comes to $360. So here's the envelope total. I'm going to write down $360. Now let's talk about the leftover. So I've got $1,060.85. I am going to, off to the side, subtract $360, and that leaves me with $700.85. So here's my, oops, I'm going to write it in both places, but I meant to write it there first. So $700.85. I'm going to carry that amount down here to the bottom where it says leftover amount for sinking funds, $700.85. Then we have my sinking fund categories. The first one is Christmas. The budget is $20 a week, so that is going to be $40 for this paycheck. Gifts, which is for Mother's Day, Father's Day, and birthdays, is going to get $20 a week, so that is $40 for this paycheck. And last sinking fund is fur babies. Now, usually this would be for any vet visits, but since you might ask why I'm not taking money out of the sinking fund for Chewy, and the easy, simple answer is there's just not enough money in the fund yet, so I am cash flowing it. But I am going to contribute to the fur baby sinking fund, and that's going to be $20 a week, so $40 for this paycheck. I'm still I'm still going to the bank ATM here locally. It spits out $20 bills, so that's the reason why all of my categories are in increments of 20, because that's what's easiest. All right, so let's, the total of my sinking funds is $120. So let's take 120, subtract that from $785 to see how much I'm going to be able to save. And I'm doing this off to the side. I'm sorry, I don't have enough room to put the calculator here. So $700.85 minus 120 means that my total savings for this paycheck is $580.85, which is pretty good. I am pretty happy about that. You know, if Chewy had to have surgery, a 3 paycheck a month is definitely the best time to have that. So down here at the bottom, we have our sinking funds total. Since I lump my savings and sinking funds together, the total is going to be the leftover amount, which is $700.85, which is the total of all of this. That leaves me a leftover amount of 0 because I do a zero-based budget. So that is everything for this budget. Let me know down in the comments if you guys have had any unexpected expenses this paycheck. Let me know if you've ever had significant car problems. And a lot of you commented, or several of you have commented that you had Kias or knew of somebody who had a Kia that needed the engine replaced as well. So let me know down in the bottom in the comments if you guys have had anything going on with your budgets that you'd like to share with us. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you have a great day or night wherever you're at. Bye.